Alright, welcome back. So, yeah, obviously I need to check multi-stream. You are back. Yes, I need to check if it's actually working when I put YouTube comments and stuff in there. It's strange. Okay. I still can't read anything from the Twitch chat. It doesn't really show me. A bit buggy, I don't know. It's a bit buggy today. I'm not so sure if I can actually read the YouTube comments in the stream on the multi-streaming. No. Okay, I just have to leave that open then. Strange. Okay, let's open the Twitch chat here. So, 8 on the river, how are you doing? Welcome back to stream as well, and thanks for telling me about the strange thing that it doesn't work. They don't know why, and the multi-streaming is also a bit laggy. I have to open Twitch and YouTube chats now separately because it's not really working. But okay. And let's focus today. We did, here on the left we are playing a little cash game. We went in for 10 bucks. We are now 12.85, a little bit of a profit, but I'm also getting good hands. Here we are playing a 30 cents satellite, which I still have no idea. I get a ticket, I think, for an auto satellite afterwards if I win this one, and then let's jam. Fucking jacks. Yeah. I haven't really figured it out. Yeah, I'm also doing alright. I was gambling a lot with like the 10-cent satellite. Also this one here, I think it's like a little bit... it's a little gamble heavy, because I think the ticket is like 2 bucks that you can win here. But yeah, I mean... Yeah, I started actually with the 10-cent satellite because that was like the only one going at that time. There's also this 88 satellite and 220. Let's go here with the cash game. And here in the tournament, I fold. Nice. Tournament, we have a flush draw. I'm also hitting pretty good here. Maybe today is gonna be a deep run at some point. Come on, give me a flush or something else. Okay, 2 pairs definitely okay. The flush obviously gets there. Is this a bit too thin to raise? I think I might get called by a king anyway, so I'm gonna jam here. I think with a flush he would have gone a bit more greedy. He would probably have jammed here. Something like king queen is never folding, I suppose. If you have a good blocker, if you have a spade and a flush, a straight blocker, obviously it seems a bit. Yeah, king's now folding with a spade. That's what I thought. It was a bit. Maybe you guys can argue that it's a bit thin to go for value there with the 2 pair, but I think it's okay. You need to win 3 satellites for the 215 tournament. Fucking hell. Yeah, sure. 10 tickets only, that's a bit hard. I mean, I'm chip leading obviously here, but... So if I go here... Now I have the pro in the chat as well. This is the satellite lobby, right? So it says like... Oh, fucking hell, do something. Okay. That's what it says. It says 10 tickets, satellite 2, step... Oh, this is step 3. Wait. This is step 3. So we go to step 2. And then if we get a ticket here... Oh, would be 3.3 would be the buy-in here. Okay, if we win here again, we go here. Buy-in would have been 25, and if we win this one, there is like the huge tournament waiting for us. Bit of a mess though. We can also just win the satellite and cash 330, but I'm probably not gonna do that. I might cash the 25 bucks though. Not so sure if I wanna say a 25 buck satellite. But yeah. Should we straddle? No. Late dredge is over in 5 minutes, which is nice. Also the cash game, there are also not very many interesting spots. Quite a few only that were interesting, I think. Never really a spot where... Let's check our Instagram profile. Last time I uploaded this a story yesterday, also to remind people that we are actually streaming. So, 8 on the river, would you be down to play a tournament today? Today, Wednesday is way better for the tournaments than Tuesday, honestly. I don't know why, but there are way too many... There are way better tournaments. There are like 3 that I think at some point we could check out. Probably there is like the 100 that we usually play or that we have played in the past. But there are also an 80. 2 80s actually. What are you laughing about? You already knew that it was coming, right? You already knew that at some point I'm gonna ask if we go. Stream. Okay, so. I knew that you asked me, yeah. Well, to my defense, yesterday was a tournament that would last like for, you said until 3 o'clock in the evening or like in morning. So, to my defense, at least you're not gonna be completely screwed if you have to work tomorrow when we play like a 100. Probably it's also gonna take forever, but do we wanna gamble? It's 9-4 suited. If we actually win, we might just be able to get into the auto fold zone as well after the late wedge. No, let's not. I would probably have won 9. Now it's probably gonna be a flush, right? Straight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The 100 tournament. There's also, I think, wait, I need to check, I'm not so sure. Ace-7 suited for 10 bigs, that's just in there. Okay, no. There would be a 240 senior event as well. If you feel like you're more than 50 years old, you can maybe try to play. Probably would have won here, right? Running hearts. I would have won. You fucking bastards. I wanted to gamble actually and decided not to. Alice? Okay. I'm not sure if we actually want to at some point try the 60 plus 20 would be in Gisikon Luzern. The Ottoman is also yeah, I think we're not gonna go to Basel. Schaffhausen would be possible as well. It's also 100. I'm thinking of going. Maybe I'm not, but let's talk about it afterwards. If you're done with work, if you're at home. But I still feel like I need to do something today. Otherwise, I'm just sitting at home streaming all day. Also, no real playable hands in the cash game as well. A lot of just pre-flop folding. I'm getting more disciplined last couple of days. 32 repip now compared to 37 lifetime. I feel like the satellite we are definitely gonna cash, right? First 12 get a ticket. We are 3rd place. Yes, later we can talk about it. Yeah, sure. So, priority now is not losing too much money in the cash game while cashing these satellites here. Average stack of 16 big blinds is just crazy. Gonna be a lot of All in. Queen jack suited on the button. Let's steal the blinds. Ace queen, okay. Quite a small open size actually. 2.2. So our free betting is a little bit smaller as well. And he 4 bets. Okay, we definitely can't continue. Also 4 bet size is quite large. Okay. Might be a tell, I don't know. I haven't really played too many hands with this one. Really don't think that he has anything, but I don't want to start blasting here. Cash game, the cash game table feels like typical grind. I don't know. We really haven't played any huge pots. It's just stealing the blinds, free betting, folding to a 4 bet. 20 big blinds up after like an hour, but still I can't complain. Today we are at least up until now. So, pocket nines. So I feel like if we actually double or steal the blinds here, we might just be in a good shape to just secure ourselves the ticket. But if we do nothing, it's gonna be a bit difficult still. Okay, let's steal the blinds. Also, I think it's also a bit different dynamic. Satellites play quite differently than normal tournaments, so yeah, we might try to steal the blinds a bit more. See you later. Yeah, thanks for watching 8 on the river. Good luck with the Lex Cup with working a bit. And see you later. You can text me if you're at home. So. We've got pocket nines. Is there a rate how many times he actually 4 bets? No. Oh, that would have been a good run out. For the pocket nines. But still no real pots. Like I'm free betting, getting free bet 9%. I don't think we can continue, honestly. Let's just fold. Might be a bit nitty, but I feel like people free bet too little in like online cash games, especially if you see the percent like 9%. Bit tough, but really not much going on here. Let's defend. I really don't have anything. Now the c-bet comes in. Only c-bets 52% of time. That's actually not too bad for me. Because then not so often my blinds are stolen. Not, yeah. I could have obviously jammed, I could have also folded. But I feel like with like a medium stack, you're just gonna experience a lot of like ICM pressure. Maybe not now just yet, but I really feel like you can't play many hands. I'm still one of the biggest stacks at the table. Like I'm even chip leading the table. So I could even get away with like opening this, I suppose. If they really want to just cash and be like 12 or something. So I'm probably securing myself a ticket as well. I really like that satellites play differently than normal tournaments, and you have to take other things into account that you normally probably wouldn't have. Like now I feel like I'm pretty much safe already. Well, 38 is a bit much. People really need to bust here. Kings against ace queen against ace 9. Okay, ace 9 is actually has decent equity. That's not one of them, okay. Two people already out. Yeah, and the average big blind is just so low, 14. I think that's the one indicator that's most important, that you can actually let's steal another blind. And then we need to be a bit careful. I'm not really that much ahead anymore. So we still need to steal some blinds, do something. We can't just chill all the way, but we can be quite comfortable. Oh, break as well. Now it gets a bit interesting. Let's play another cash game hand. Queen 9 suited is probably too loose to open, but doesn't matter. Sit out next hand. So we can have a little break. And we have a defend in the small blind. Okay, and another one. 2 pair actually. Nice, okay. Let's see if we can actually for once play for stacks here. I got 2 people to worry about. I might just range bet small, as I would with my probably entire range here. Let's see if someone floats with like a draw or something. Or raises me. Okay, now I think we can go a bit bigger. Now nearly full pot. I'm not really sure what he's supposed to have here on this board. Maybe he floated with an ace high or something. Let's charge the draw. If he has clubs, he doesn't. Okay. So, gotta do a little break. See you afterwards. Okay, we are back. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? So, tournament restart in 40 seconds. So we are back at our cash game table. Still really not a lot happened. We won a couple of pots, lost a couple of pots. Pretty break even, slightly winning. But I also think that's slightly winning is what you expect at the cash game table. You see it at my coins. I'm playing for the whole hour, but I'm still not really getting anywhere with like the coins because I'm not paying rate because no big pots. But this one is a bit interesting. Satellite. Oh. Should I just barrel here or am I actually might be good? I think I might. Against pocket 8s, I'm actually good here. He got counterfeited, which is a bit stupid, but I think he might just have bluffed there as well. You need to blast your ass off here. Here in the satellite, I think I'm just bombing this. If one of them has a force, so be it. But they might just call, or I might take it down and secure myself a nice little stack. I think now we are pretty much... No, we are not safe actually. Okay, now we are. I think rank 3 out of 31. Hit 15 big blind average. I think that's okay. Here we open 10-9 suited. From the hijack. Stolen the blinds. It's been a long time since I won with check high. But on this board, obviously, check high is pretty much the nuts. Unless he's like... I was actually thinking of what to do if he bets at the end. Am I gonna hero call with check high or... I don't want to say it's the nuts, but I think check high was still pretty much... I beat a lot and my kicker doesn't play, so... I'm getting screwed by an ace, a king, a queen, and that's it. So... Okay, deuces against aces. Oh, a deuce on the flop. Oh, fuck. Straight. Getting saved by the deck, I suppose. Here we actually defended our big blind with ace 9 offsuit. Check to him. Oh, that's juicy. 2 pair. And in the satellite we have ace king, we put him all in. Still gonna call? No, he's not. He actually takes the big sizing. Does he have a strong ace? Am I just gonna cooler him? I think I might just do ace here. But which sizing is gonna be? I think something like 40? The chunky sizing, but I think if he actually... Yeah, he folds. I think we want to go for it here, because if I just call and I check to him and he checks back a strong ace on the turn, on the river, it's gonna be a disaster, I think. So, yeah, tell me what you would have done. I think we can go for it here. We beat, like, if he actually has ace king or ace queen, or yeah, something like that. Probably a jack has to fold out there. But I was just hoping for him to have like something to continue, especially an ace. Don't really think he would have. Yeah, I'm not so sure actually. I think we want to bet our top pair. Normally, I'm a bit confused with these kinds of boards, because normally the low boards you want to bet big, because it doesn't really favor your range. The monotone boards you want to go small. Top pair very likely to get out kicked, or like, I mean outdrawn. Yeah, he donks, which I think it's not even that bad of a strategy just to donk here. Maybe he has a club. I'm gonna call once, see what develops. This brings a one-liner to a 9. I think he could have random 9s, I'm gonna check this back. Obviously now upgrading us to 2 pair, but our 2 pair is really a bluff catcher. If he has like the naked ace of clubs and somehow gotten here, yeah, he overbets. Problem is, clubs are out there, there's a one-liner to a 9, there's now a one-liner to a queen as well. Yeah, we have to let go our 2 pair. He has a 6, yeah, okay. But that doesn't really mean a lot. Problem is another club beats us, a queen beats us, a 9 beats us. Even I think, wait, I need to check quickly what was on the board. 6. Yeah, no, 6 alone doesn't really do a lot, but... Oh, I'm actually flopping huge here. Flopping top 2 here. Okay, now it's getting a bit more condensed. I'm gonna size up now. We're gonna charge the draws. I'm gonna put 11, like really banging it. Oh, and we've got a boat. Okay, so we basically have, obviously, okay. So sizing is now the question. What would I bet with a draw that bricked? Now that it's okay, now we need to be a bit conscious of the sizing. I might overbet here. Seems very bluffy. I might just go full pot. I think we go 35. A small overbet. Looks very bluffy. He jams on me. Let's call. Oh my god, he's overbolted. What a cooler. Oh, what a cooler. Oh, he has pocket 4s. We sucked out on him on the river. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, that's sometimes cash game. Yeah, the jack on the river was like a perfect card. Hand history. Yeah, he actually flopped a set. But here is also the thing. I don't really want to criticize him here because it's such a cooler. obviously the run out is terrible, but I think he can get the money in pretty much fast. I think he checks to me. I bet flop. I think he can. I don't know if he can raise there already. Probably unblocking all the aces and checks. The turn as well. He checks. I bet overbet actually, which seems very strong or bluffy. He could have just got it in there, I think, but yeah, difficult. Not that easy. Then I do a slight overbet on the river, and he snap jams, which I'm gonna put it down actually. Snap jams with both on river. Because that's an interesting thing to note. Some people, they also in real life, you have to take a look at that. Sometimes people actually jam with bluffs, like immediately they put their stack in, like directly, and sometimes they um yeah, sometimes they do that with value, especially if they really want to get the money in quite fast. Yeah, that's our first big pot of today, obviously. It was nice to win $10 there. When the tournaments weren't really going that nicely, at least the cash game is going good. Last couple of days, the cash games were also horrible, so not really saying. But these are like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. What a river. Check on the river. I think with the top two pair, I would have gotten stacked anyway. Getting a little bit more condensed towards my. Gonna try and stab this. I don't really have any equity. Do I have even? I really don't have even backdoor outs. I have nothing. I can hit a jack obviously or four, but I don't think that's good. Yeah, he's gonna stab, but let's get out there. We really don't have anything. And there's also nothing to really represent there, I suppose. Maybe a queen if I was just raise, but now it's getting a bit interesting. Now I really don't think that. Now the ticket is not really safe. I'm 9 out of 12. So I'm not really in the auto fold zone. And we have a good candidate now to actually steal the blinds again or call a jam. If it gets through, we need to win against the guy on the right. He has ace queen. Oh, wow. But the other one has a draw. What? He even sucked out on me on the river, on the turn, by turning it straight. But obviously, today the luck is gonna be on my side. Quads on the river to secure us probably the ticket for the first step here. Nice. Now we really don't have to do anything anymore. We are third out of 18, 12 tickets. Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna chill now. Don't risk our stack. No real need to do anything. I have 24 big blinds. People have less than 10. If someone's like nearly auto all in, I'm just gonna call it off to fasten it a bit, but otherwise I'm just gonna chill a little bit and secure ourselves the ticket. Obviously that was just a $30 ticket, so it's not really that huge of a deal, but still. Ace King, it's still a fold. It's satellite strategy. It's just obviously I could just steal the blinds, but I really don't have anything for stealing the blinds. I'm just gonna cash here, take my ticket. Average big blind is 12, so I really don't. I'm not gonna do anything anymore. So the boat was an interesting hand that I might put up afterwards if we have legs in the stream as well. Um, so we can ask him about the boat hand, especially the sizing would be interesting. If like what the river sizing would should have been like. I feel like that's probably the most interesting hand of today so far. For the analysis afterwards. The cash game feels like a bit of a grind. I don't know if it's the table, but I'm mostly just stealing blinds and yeah. Now comes the satellite strat a bit. With 20 bigs, normally this would be a defend, obviously check 10 off suited, but I'm really not gonna risk one big blind here, cause even pocket jacks is just a fold because 5 places left for the money. The average is 9 big blinds. I'm 12, so I'm third, so I'm nowhere near at risk here. All these little stacks like 5 and 7 bigs here, they're just gonna be the ones to bust very soon. So I'm just gonna fold myself into the money, take a look at all the small stacks busting. Obviously, I need to take a look that not a very small stack is always stealing my blind. That would be a bit nasty, but other than that, I think I'm fine. People are doing a little bit of a nit thing. Oh, I might seal the blinds. No. I'm not sealing the blinds. 4 places left for in the money. See, I'm just chilling here, securing myself a ticket. Pocket Jack's hand, obviously in a normal tournament, would have been in there for 14 bigs, but in Satellite, not unfortunately. Also a bit, I'm not so sure if I think it's boring or actually entertaining that I can just chill and take my ticket. Obviously I want to play instead of just waiting and for my ticket. Oh my god, here is actually a pre-flop hand. A hand that went post-flop. Pocket jacks against aces in the cash game. Set of jacks for top set. Aces cracked. Three places left for in the money. So Okay, we might get an interesting hand. Limp from up front. We have ace jack suited. Let's ice. Okay, it's not really an ISO ace. 2-4 bigs. What does he limp with? Do we just check here? I think if we're ahead, we are still ahead. Is he gonna take a stab here? Yeah, sure he does. I could have bet myself, I think, but I don't have a heart, I have nothing. No backdoors. Like, yeah. But we get a little bit something as well from the coin races. And here, one place left for in the money. So, okay. Price bubble. The smallest one has 2.7. Okay. Okay, he's all in. And obviously we could just call here if these people are actually smart, we might just this is not smart, you know. Correct strategy probably, as in my opinion, would be a flat call, right? Problem is now I can't call. Now if hearts come, it's not me who wins. This this was also not really an interest. I don't really think very valid strategy to jam from him because there's still people who are shorter. Even I think not sure what he had. Um, but these people obviously this one needs to flat as well and then check it down because there's no additional value to winning this pot, right? So it's not really. They should have let me in as well, or these people. So ace nine and ace jack split. Okay. So yeah, apparently he saved himself a ticket by jamming there with ace jack. Okay, okay, okay. Go to the cash game. King 7 offsuit limp. And let's stab here. Okay, now we've got showdown value. Let's check to him. Does he have a queen? Don't really buy it. He has a 9. Okay, interesting. Okay. Snap call with a 9 there. Sure, he has to continue, but. Alright. So. Let's go to our. This one plays it nicely. Has less than one big and hoping for someone to bust. Obviously, he's on the button now. So he has probably gotten a full orbit. Let's see if he survives. Will be very interesting. But it's a satellite, right? So it's a satellite. So might be very well possible that he survives here when someone else busts. Oh, that's not smart. I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's smart. Because he's on the button. He has a whole orbit, or like at least 1, 2, 3, 4 hands for someone else to bust. And now he's all in. I hope he wins, but he probably doesn't. Split pot. No? Oh, he wins actually for both. Yeah, I mean, pocket nines is a good candidate to get it in there. But I don't think in a satellite. Even though if you're like the absolute shorty, you have to like hope for other people to bust. So, interesting. Oh my god, the temperature's gonna kill me. Today it's probably gonna be nearly 30 degrees. I feel like my cash game win rate would go up if I played a bit tighter actually. We made about 11 bucks here on the cash game, and also probably gonna cash the satellite as well here. Okay, stream is there again. I hope. Hmm. Let's go in the money. Does this hand even being played? Because everyone's just gonna fold and get a ticket. Why is the hand being played? Okay. Interesting if someone actually gets knocked out here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're all in the money. Nice. You've received new tickets. Step 2. Very nice. And that's gonna be in 10 minutes, actually. Nice. We're definitely gonna play that. Tournament finished. Let's range bet this one. If I'm getting raised here. Okay, so we've got a 6 and a nut flush draw. I'm gonna check back. If he actually bets, I'm gonna take showdown. He has a 10. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna also post the cash game here. And we're gonna play the tournament in 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick break and then we're gonna play the next one. Oh, hello. I'm back. Let's do this. So, we are in there. Let's battle. So, tournament finished, but we are already registered for the next upcoming one, which, yes, it's gonna start now. Tournament starts. Couple of seconds. I think I've got another 1.1. Okay, come on, let's go for 2 satellites. Not sure if this is gonna be good, but okay. So we have this one, which were really short. I don't even know what we're gonna get. First 12, we're max late etching here, by the way. Average is 20. But it's not even that bad. Average is 20. We got 11 bigs for 1.1. And this is actually, what do we get for it? 10 seats to this one, which would be a $11 buy-in. I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid, but I just feel like late etching all these tournaments and trying to double up and getting a ticket is just very lucrative if you think about it, because $11 buy-in? I mean, that's a lot for like, we can just go in here and like play the SETI, and obviously we need a double up pretty fast, but it's not like we're really in trouble. Like Jack 9 suited is just in there, and we can just jam and try and get a double up. If it doesn't work, I mean, we can fire 10 bullets in this event, and we need to only cash once to actually get it. So it's like... And he's folding, yeah, because why would you risk a 20 big blind stack just yet? Oh, we would have even made a flush. We are closer to average. I think the max late etching is like very interesting as well here. This one is the more important event, I think. First 8 get a ticket. And this one is just a crapshoot. $1 buy-in tournament, but I think it might be good for our bankroll. Raise 3 off? I mean, come on. Let's gamble for 15 bigs. If we get caught by King Queen suited or something and hold, then we have a good chance to win the ticket. But I really don't want to like... He's got a better... yeah, that's not good. Yep, that's not good. That might be a bit of a punt, but yeah, late edge is still in there. Can still try again. As I said, we can shoot 10 bullets with this one. If we get a ticket once, then we break even. Which might be actually a good strategy to just late edge all these tournaments. And maybe even really gamble a bit, because I feel like from the risk-reward ratio, you're just very nicely you actually get a good price for these satellites. He'll be at least very deep. Also, a lot of these people, they don't really want to bust, so they don't really want to risk their stack, I feel like. Let's call this. Oh, got pocket freeze. Oh, and he's. I even have a 3 and he still sets. Oh, come on, give me a 5. Okay. Interesting. Now we have aces. Nice. Now that we have seriously no big blinds left, we have aces. But the average big blind is only 17, so if we can actually quadruple up here, let's see if the aces hold against 4 people. Oh, they even fold. Okay. Okay, don't give me a spade. Okay. Nice. King is not enough. We have 7 big blinds, we can still gamble a bit. King 9 suited is in there, I mean. We need a double up here. These people, especially with 33 big blinds, they don't have to risk 7 bigs. They can just chill and yeah, maybe let's go for it. I don't know. I wanna double up and get in the zone where I can actually cash or just bust out immediately. Okay, why am I always dominated? Like, it's not that I even have live cards. Give me a 9. That's not a 9. Okay, so we busted this one. We might late wedge for something like. There's no real late wedge like this one. I mean, I'm also never really flopping anything. So, what is there? So I fired 2 bullets in the 1.1 ZT. Busted twice, unfortunately. But as I said, you can fire 10 bullets and you're still in there, I mean. But I want a late wedge actually to something. Oh, we can just read a bit about. Alright. Are they also normal? What is the daily feature? The high roller tournament, okay. No, that's definitely not what I want to play. Alright, so we are now in an 888 again. Let's try and make something work. So. Tournament stakes is going to be so. I even misspelled satellite because I'm stupid. Ooh, we have pocket nines. That's a decent flop, I think. For my exact hand, we've got a gut shot to a straight flush, actually. I think we want to go the big sizing. No straight flush for me, unfortunately. So, and we're gonna change again to we're just gonna call this off. Come on, let's call it off. We've got a flat behind. A little bit at least of that money. Oh, King 10, we are actually ahead. Okay, hold please. It's good actually for us. Does a clean river? Yes, there we go. King 10 off, a bit loose I think for 17. Something big blinds to call it off here, but now we are above average stack. Nice. This is our satellite. This is our 8.88 buy-in, where we really haven't had a playable hand. Average is 45. We have 18 bigs. Still manageable, I think. And we survived this orbit with the lines a little bit lower. So. Not a real crapshoot thing just yet. Maybe I'm at some point gonna put in a bankroll tracking as well. At the moment we're actually doing alright. The cash game made like $12 profit today. The satellite we also cashed. And then we fired 2 bullets in the 1.1 satellite, which we busted, but that's life. Yeah, we really need to win today. Focus winning the flips would be nice. Why did it always a break? This one as well, I think. So if there's a break, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna be back in it. Probably 5 minutes.
Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Não sei se é destino, mas quero continuar. Tuas ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar. Teu calor me muda, me deixa em febre. Quando vejo a luz em você tudo desce. O som me empurra, o tempo não mede. Só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça. Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção, mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar, nem o céu consegue segurar. Se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Nosso ritmo ninguém vai parar. Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Se isso for loucura, deixa eu me jogar.
Wow. Just back to see Ace King. And we have to join now. Oh, wrong table. There you go. So, just back from the break. And immediately getting dealt Ace King. Lot that I really don't like. Not gonna range bet this time. Maybe he's gonna take a stab. The board is not too bad, so not sure if he's gonna take a stab. Do we need to bluff here? Not so sure. I don't think so. Is he gonna take a stab? We're gonna call. You know what? On this run out, we can actually just bomb it, I think. And he's calling with a nut flush, okay. Yeah, that was a punt. Yeah. Unfortunately, that was not a good idea. I thought it was okay, but yeah, apparently not. So the other tournament is gonna be a jam as well, I think. Okay, now, not really, I think. Oh. I folded. Might have been a call. He'll be 9 off. I mean, it's okay, I guess. For our last big blind. On the flush complete board pair, I feel like the jam as a bluff with Ace King was okay. That's actually nice. Maybe nobody has anything. I might be actually be ahead here. Okay, now I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe both of them have overcards. Maybe a draw. An overpair also beats me, but I think someone would have jammed it in there. Oh, king's not good. The king's definitely not good. He has aces! Yeah, sure, obviously. Obviously he has aces. Oh, we busted, unfortunately. Qualified ourselves for the satellite and busted the satellite then. And yeah, let's take a look what is there. There's some very late wedge tournaments. This is the other one. I'm never actually getting anything at this point. Maybe a jack on the river would be nice. A queen gives me somewhat of showdown value, but I feel like someone's gonna have a king there quite often. Yeah. Now especially someone's gonna have a king. What? Oh, he's straight, okay. The other one was laughing his ass off. Okay, good that I folded. See this one as well. 19 minutes late wedging. I feel like we're registering here. For 55 cents, we can get a ticket. $15 people are being paid. You get the tenfold of what you actually invest, which I feel like it's absolutely a good deal. Especially if you late wedge and a lot of people have busted, you get one double up and you're just absolutely in there. I also think you can absolutely gamble to build a stack and then you're in the safe zone. If the gamble actually holds in the beginning, you are deep stack, you can do a bit of pressure, do some stuff. So I don't even think it's absolutely crazy to just go for it at the beginning. These low stakes satellites. Here we might get an interesting spot if he actually folds. Yeah. All in the blinds. 40 average is just brutal. I mean, that's the opposite. That's a real tournament. The 888 Wednesday. Asia grind. The opposite of the other tournament. This one is just a crapshoot, honestly. I mean, I'm nearly average and there's a lot still to be played, but we started with about 72, I think, today. We are 71, but still in there in 2 tournaments. Ace queen against ace jack. Obviously brutal. But yeah. Here I desperately need a hand. Late jack is soon over, so I'm gonna at some point need a double up. 496, so nearly $500 for first place. We've been playing so many tournaments lately. At some point I'm gonna get a deep run anyway. So yesterday was a bit sad. A lot of flips not going our way, but yeah. We're not getting a hand at the moment. Unfortunately, in this tournament, this would be an interesting one. Obviously, the satellite is also nice, but this is already $9 invested. So, oh, I get a walk. Wow, with 4-3 off. Nice. Okay, we've got ourselves a hand here in the satellite. Ace 10 suited under the gun. And the jam and the re-jam. Okay, let's see if we get it through. 30%. An ace is good, but he has top set. We're dead. Yeah, sure, he wakes up with queens. I would have won against this one. Better reshove with queens, obviously. Ah, satellites. Maybe we get actually something here with our 8. I actually thought I was all in already. They're gonna call it off for half a pick. He folds. Okay, we are back with 3.5 picks. I might be able to steal this. Or just jam it in there, I mean. I've got 3.5 picks. Oh, but this one is interesting. This is the 888. And we have 8.5 picks. And we have ace 10 off. We might actually get a fold here at this point. Or we're flipping. He would have probably called it off with a better ace at this point. Maybe something like King Jack. Which 5-4 suited. Okay, that's decent, I guess. That's also good. Nice. Holds straight. And we have King 5 against Kings. 10-5 against Kings. Oh. Nice. 2 pair. And Kings cracked. And here we have aces. That limp in under the gun with aces. Someone's gonna take a stab very nicely. So, nice that we actually cracked kings there. With 10-5 offsuit. So, are we gonna min click it or are we just gonna shove? I think we're just gonna go for it. If he calls, he calls. Here's jacks. That's nice. Good. Ones hold aces. That's good, that's good, that's good. Come on, just no jack. Yes, 8 on the river is okay. As always, 8 on the river. We know that outcome. Limp and then jam aces. We are back with average big blind. Nice. Now that the late registration is also over, we are going for first, which is 519. Nice. Alright. We actually get good hands at this point. Here as well. Gut shot and a pair. That's probably also a diamond. I think we can definitely continue against a barrel. Like especially a small one. But I think on this board he might probably go for a larger one if he has an overpair. Yeah, now we are not really... I don't even want to play a huge pot here. Probably the correct sizing. Probably correct here to go for it. Yeah. I think only with a gut shot and a bad draw, like... We don't have to play a huge pot. Here we have the satellite ace-8 offsuit. We jammed it in there for our remaining 7 bigs and we get called in one spot. Okay, ace king. A king, maybe running 8s? No, okay. We are out in this one. 555 satellite. Alright. But this tournament can definitely work for us now. We are average stack thanks to our very nice double up before with the aces. I'm actually annoying AI at this point. A bit to make a little bit of a description for the YouTube videos. I'm not sure, they always change it, how much of an impact the description actually has on people who are watching and clicking the videos, but yeah, interesting. Am I crap shooting another satellite, like a very low one? Come on, let's go for the very low satellite, like the 10 cents, so that I can actually gamble a bit. King Jack is actually decent. 11 big blinds, let's get it in there. I feel like it's not even that bad if it's like... We have like 39 entrants, 15 tickets. I mean, we can get in there and gamble a bit, and if it actually works out like now, then we are just basically above average 24. What's the average? 21. So one flip that you need to hold and you're already above average. Obviously it doesn't secure you a ticket. It's not top, I don't know, but King Queen suited, Queen Jack suited. Yes, pocket tens, we are flipping. Jack on the flop. Back to work. I love this always if it's like, I love it. Top boat. Goodbye, back to work. Obviously it's a 10-cent satellite for $1.1 ticket, so it's like, I'm just gambling a bit. If I actually manage to make a huge stack, great. If I bust, it's okay. But the bullet it just has to work like 10% of the time, which is like, even if you're gambling and not really playing deep stack poker, you're still having that. Yeah, this is the tournament we need to cash. And this one also got through. I mean, 92 entries is quite a lot, but yeah. Oh, we have pocket kings against Jack 8 offsuit. Obviously, people are really gambling in these in these tournaments, which probably might also be correct. I don't know. If a lot of people bust early, I suppose you can just late reg very late and just gamble. Here I would really like to steal the blinds. Here we have another suited ace. But this one is important. Stealing the blinds is very important at this point. Don't really want to play too big of a pot at this point, but yeah. Just fold. And he raises. Yeah, sure. Even the correct sizing actually. 4x. Yeah, alright. Not getting the blinds this point. And here we have a suited ace. Oh, that's a lot of equity. 8 on the turn, not on the river, but on the turn. Secures me a nice double up. 54 big blinds. Nice. Obviously we get aces. And the aces hold. Nice.
Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Não sei se é destino, mas quero continuar. As ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar. Teu calor me muda, me deixa em febre. Quando vejo a luz em você tudo desce. O som me empurra, o tempo não mede. Só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça. Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção, mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar, nem o céu consegue segurar. Se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Nosso ritmo ninguém vai parar. Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Se isso for loucura, deixa eu me jogar.
Alright, alright. Obviously, this one would be important here. The 8.88 tournament. If I cash here, it's... But even a min cash I would definitely take, but today is actually going pretty solid, I would say. Especially if we also manage to somehow cash the this one, which is actually a... Oh, I actually thought it was a $5 buy-in, is it? Oh, it's only a 10-cent buy-in. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Step 2 to $11 coin poke. Okay, I thought it was more, but what are you gonna do? So, Actually, the satellite is actually going way better than the. Well, this one is also okay. I think 28 big blinds. I suppose you can definitely work with that. And come on, let's just gamble here. It's like a 10-cent tournament. Let's do it a bit faster. Okay, we are basically dead. Ooh. Running fives, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, okay, an ace does the job as well. I think today we're just hitting everything. Cleaning up the field a little bit. Ace 5 definitely not a jam there. But if you can really fire just 10 bullets, like I said before, to get the ticket, it's just such a lucrative spot to actually just gamble in the beginning and try to double your stack, and if it actually holds, you can smoothly go into the ticket and the money, secure yourself a good spot. I'm at the moment a little bit distracted as well because I'm changing the nice we stole blind at once. I'm changing the playlist and description for our poker stream videos, that people actually understand what is going on. And we have kings. Yeah, let's raise. Now we actually need to go post flop, which is also interesting. And you fold. Yeah, sure. Why don't you just limp and then fold? And nobody gives me action and I have kings. Ah, never mind. Still 30 bigs playable. Here we are slowly going towards the money. Imagine getting 18th and getting 70 cents out of your 10 cents. Instead of the ticket, which is like 1.1. Are we actually gonna go post flop here? Come on, let's play it seriously. Like I would actually play the hand. That's actually good chance that, I mean, that hits my defense range pretty hard. Let's check raise here. We have one spade. There are no obvious. Are we just gonna go for it? I mean, we are second in chips. I don't really have to go for it though. But he also doesn't have. Let's let it go. Average is 20 bigs. We can just comfortably go into secure ourselves a ticket. I didn't realize that we were chip leading so fucking hard. I thought we were like a bit more than average, but we are nearly more than double average, so yes. No need to do anything there. In the cash game I would have probably gone for it then, because that was like, maybe I could get an overpair to fold if he actually thinks I've got a straight or something there. But now we are in auto fold territory. 18 players are paid, 50 remaining. Let's let it go. Focus on the big tournament. And also the descriptions, so you guys have a little bit better of an idea what is actually going on. The playlists are also correct and everything. So, also give feedback to the music that you're listening to at the moment. If you like that or something else, maybe an idea. King Jack definitely an open. I might just fold over a bet though. We have plenty for bigs. We can just take better spots, I think. But this one is also not very interesting, I guess, the satellite, because I'm just auto-folding everything now. Because I'm basically in the money. But like I can get myself into the money quite easily. But just auto-folding everything. Oh, someone is auto-all-in against me. Yeah, and he sucks out on me. Oh wow. Sure. Not too mad though. I basically have this one on lockup. I'm third out of 47. I don't really care about this one. Nice that we at least cashed another set D. As I said, you need to cash 1 out of 10 to break even, which I definitely have today. I think I've cashed 2 out of 8, which we played, I think. I think 1 out of 4, or maybe 2 out of 10 I cashed actually. In a couple of minutes, 15 minutes, then it's gonna be another break. Also, it's a bit buggy if you're watching on YouTube or on Kick and I'm not responding to your messages immediately. Very sorry, but multi-streaming is a bit bug thing. So, if I haven't read your messages, sorry. Doing my best to actually respond to all comments. But I'm also very much appreciative if you follow me on like Kick and the on YouTube as well. I see a lot of people also watching on Kick and not following and not just watching a bit, which obviously is alright, but oh, we have debates in the big one, the 888. So quickly pausing everything that I'm doing on the side to decide if I'm gonna stack off with pocket 8s for 22 bigs. Having a flip, I'm really not in the zone, which I'm like, this is a bit nasty. If I just deal the blinds, I think it's alright. Okay, but if he jams on me, I'm gonna call it off, I think. I'm still gonna have 10 bigs left even if I lose, and he's probably gonna call shove quite lightly. But it's a UTG open. That's not what I wanted to see. Definitely good that we just stole the blinds. We were basically ahead of absolutely nothing at this point. If it's like ace, ace, king, jack, queen, everything, then you would basically lose to everything, absolutely everything. So, nice. Today's gonna be a long stream, honestly. It's nearly, I think it's just now it's more than 2 hours. I started at like 12, I suppose. So, yeah, now I have absolute garbage. I can't call this off, unfortunately. Probably would have rivered a boat or something. I would have obviously lost to a jack, but still would have rivered a boat. Lovely. Absolutely ridiculous, but lovely. So, let's go and see. 5-3 suited is interesting. Problem is I really don't want to just call and then he jams on me. Okay, he raises. I think that's even a bit better for me. I think I have a hand at 8-7 offsuit, which plays decently, I suppose, post flop. But I just need to steal the blinds at this point. I think someone who's like a bit aware of that is gonna jam on me, yeah, sure. Obviously I blind down a little bit. I'm nearly half of the average now. Still pretty much in a position where I can cash. But this one, gonna write that down, that he actually... Maybe he absolutely had something, but maybe he just realized as well that I'm stealing the blinds, which obviously is a bit different. Maybe sometimes they just have it, but... I wrote it down so that probably... Well, it's a bit of a problem because obviously I need to steal blinds at some point, but... King, queen off. Do we just have to go with this? And we jam and hope for the best? No, I don't think so. With 22 bigs, I think someone else is gonna do the job for us. Okay, so queen 10 offsuit. Come on. Maybe a limp or just a normal open. And a raise. At some point we're probably gonna need a flip, but we are already in the territory where we can actually cash maybe. How many entries? Wow. 350. The re-entries are not in there, I think, in this one. I can see that in the lobby actually. The lobby you can see it a bit better. Unique entries 274, yeah. And then 111 and 101. So 350 entries. Obviously that's gonna be good for the prize pool, yeah, a couple $100. We actually managed to cash. Would be very nice to do a deep one today on stream. I'm not too comfortable yet, but can I set mine here? 15. No, I don't think I get a prize to set mine, unfortunately. Obviously, if I hit at some point. Okay, now we have ace 10 suited. This is probably the hand that we have to go with. Either we steal the blinds or we get a good flip. Ace 10 suited. Okay, maybe I limp or jam to steal the blinds, but obviously that would hurt to lose against this one. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Probably stealing the blinds or trying to. Okay, we have a dominated ace. Okay, hold. Okay, this is important. Come on. Oh, that's sweaty. Oh, low card is not good, but this one is alright. 4 pair. Ace 10 holds against ace 5. Also correct from him, ace 5 suited from the cutoff to steal. For 12 big blinds. I think that's absolutely playable. And my chart disagrees. Alright, chart disagrees. Ace 5 suited would be 31. On the button it would have been a jam from the cutoff, not. I'm still trying to figure out these tournament things a bit. Still very much uncomfortable. Pocket 10s, okay. Yeah, 10s is also for 30 bigs, that's just in there, it's like... It's just way too strong, but I'm gonna open normally. If I get jammed on, I'm gonna call it off, obviously. Just a normal call. Obviously invites the squeeze, which is gonna be a bit looser, I suppose. Okay. How am I playing this? Supposed to go large. I don't think anyone has an overpair. If they actually hit... If one of them actually flattered with a 3, I'm just fucked, I suppose, but... Large sizing probably alright to charge ace king, ace queen. I don't really want to see an overcard to my 10s just yet. He's thinking about it. Okay, that's okay. The 6 ended use and the flush completes. I'm okay taking it down. And I get good cards at the moment. But I really don't want to risk too much. I'm not like 30, place 33 out of 75, 56 get paid. I also don't want to get like a flip for 20 bigs now. Okay, we'll defend. Think I can range bet and try to steal this. How sticky is he? Oh, 27%. Don't really have equity, so I'm absolutely fine with getting the steal through here. In the satellite I'm just blinding down for the money. Suppose I don't really have to do anything, but now I'm just more than average. Really, people haven't really gotten eliminated as fast as I thought they would. Okay, we have a break. Nice. I can definitely use a break here. I'm gonna see you in a couple of minutes. I hope you're enjoying the grind so far. Okay, I'm back. Hello. So, as you see, this is what we're coming back to. Tournament summary. We have 38 big blinds, average is 39. We are 15 places away from the money. King 9 off, would that be a defend? In a tournament? I think against the min raise I would have defended, but let's save the chips for later. So, here as well, here in the... This one is a bit strange. I'm now below average big actually. And even getting a bit close to actually cashing. 27 still in there. I might actually need at some point to do something and double up once more. Not that comfortable of a spot still. Here, this is the important one. 14 left for the bubble, so we're slowly approaching the money. Now that it's a bit tricky, I might just now need to seal the blinds at this point with pocket freeze because I'm not really in a good shape now. Obviously he has queens. Now we might just really bust this Okay. I actually got screwed, but I rather get screwed here than the other one. And we have one live card, an ace. Normally it's always an ace on the flop, no? No. It's two pair ace high, but he has a better ace high. He has a better second pair. Fortunately, we busted despite playing quite well in the beginning. Yeah, but people really didn't get eliminated so fast as I thought. So, bit unfortunate. Are there satellites still?
Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar.
Slowly but surely approaching the bubble. 10 more eliminations till the money. I'm not really a huge stack, but I'm quite comfortable, I think, with 35 bits.
As ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto, não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar.
I think we can just crap shoot another
Me deixa em febre. Quando eu vejo a luz, tudo desce. O som me
another very small satellite, I suppose.
só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça.
Okay. Eight-7 would be a good candidate to actually steal the blinds here, because we still need to do something. I'm not so sure if we can defend this on the button post flop. Like, maybe I'm just playing a bit too tight and a bit too push or fold heavy, but I really don't think we can do a lot here in this spot other than push or folding with 30 bigs and try to steal the blinds at some point. But yeah.
Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor.
King Jack is definitely alright, but I'm also not really wanting to play for stacks here with King Jack. Obviously, if this one jams on me, I'm nearly committed here. But this one, I would also be okay if just folds, let the lines be stolen. Okay, folds to... Hits the defense range better than me. I could also just check back, because I'm a bit vulnerable to being check raised here. Yeah, it's... I know it, that I shouldn't do it. But yeah, obviously I could just check back and maybe represent the ace then. That was probably a bit of a misstep. Cost me 4 bigs. Would have been nice to just steal the blinds without going post flop in this spot. Now 25 bigs, 37 average. Getting a bit tighter to actually cash, but still a comfortable spot. But I need to learn to play, especially in tournaments, small pots. Like, just check it back, take king high, and maybe go to showdown. If you don't have anything, don't always range bet everything. Yeah. I think at this point we might just navigate into the money quite easily, but question is, can we go deep without a good stack? Now it's just a matter of patience, I guess. Trophy event. Wow, first one gets 2.5k. There are some interesting events though. But I would also be just interested in like which ones can give how do you say, a real trophy at home. That would be interesting for me. So we are officially 5 away from the money. So main priority is now navigating into the cash. Not really risking anything with 25 bigs. Maybe at this point I just need to bleed out a bit. Like typical tournament strategy, which I don't really like, but like obviously defend against the min raise with such a hand, and if I do make a monster, obviously I'm gonna continue, but I don't want to risk too many chips, but I also want to build a stack, so I'm a bit in a troublesome spot. But I don't think I can just fold everything. But I don't really want to play for stacks either. Okay, now I probably want to play for stacks top 2. Let's just bet large, take it down. Hope he doesn't have a draw. Did he call it a draw? Would be so stupid if he jams on me. But that's also the worst run out in the deck. Pocket sixes with a spade. Oh, fucking hell. How does he even continue up the flop? I mean, sometimes that's like, I really don't know. That also cost me like half my stack with like, I'm getting annoyed at that stuff. I'm flopping so well, he continues with, look at the garbage that he continues with on the flop. Sixes with a 6 of spade. Not so sure. I mean, third pair with a spade, and then he gets lucky with the run out. Ah, fucking hell. I can try and steal here, actually. Because, yeah, okay, he does it for me. 3 places left for the money. We might just bleed out and min cash, because there are a lot of very shorties with 3 bigs. But that was very unfortunate of a spot. We could have easily doubled up there with a better run out. Getting a bit salty already, even though we're probably in a very good spot to cash. But 40 average big blinds and we have 16 is not so comfortable though. Let me check something quickly. Now it's really grinding towards the money. The place that I normally really dislike. This grinding for the min cash and afterwards gambling, try to go up again in stacks. Because obviously now the strategy is just to basically hold everything, I guess. But obviously that also bleeds money and chips in. What's the smallest? 3 big blinds, okay. If we min cash today, we even increased our bankroll by like 16 bucks today in the stream, which is okay. But the deep run would obviously be very nice. Still a couple of % chance that we can actually go deep here. Who plays it left for in the money? Not so sure about the 13 big blind jam. I also think if he gets just eliminated here, it's just a bit unreasonable, but yeah, tournament strategy, I suppose. This one is also fake tanking for the money, I guess. But stealing the blinds is obviously important now. Especially if these people also just want to cash. The people on my left, me with 16 bigs, I might as well just bully them as well. With just raising everything. Yeah, like, I mean, I think I can min raise here. Because a lot of them are not gonna do anything. It looks quite strong, but me as a middle stack, I suppose, one place left for the money. Now I need to steal blinds because... Oh, fucking hell. Obviously he also knows that I want to cash and that I can't really defend to the jam. That's a risky business though with these people behind, but... Okay, 14 bigs, just one of them bust, 6 bigs. Problem is, the longer that these people take to bust now, the more chips I bleed, and then if I double up afterwards, I really don't have a stack. So I need to double up. Often. I think we have the short stack on our table. Yeah, the longer this one takes to bust, the more chips I as a middle stack bleed. It's just the nasty thing about tournaments. It's like, obviously this is a dynamic but now it also takes long for the min cash. It's now, oh nice, this one didn't even bust as the short stack. We are in the money, very nice. Alright, and instantly jammed. Obviously, what are you gonna do with 5.5 bigs? Me 13 also, bit nasty. Now see, the next money jump is base 41, so yeah. And he picks up King 10 suited. And I would have won, I think. Sure, as always, King 5. Biggest trash hand always wins. Now the money jumps are just tiny, so we can gamble a bit as well. Pick up good hands. 43 average, we have 13, so... I mean... If we pick up a playable hand. At least we went into the money, so... If we make a deep run, that's nice. If not... Still a cash today. But always these stone bubbles and min cash always also annoy me a little bit because this one is always jamming a bit recklessly, but you might be able to get away with it. And you have the chip lead on our table directly on my left, which so stupid. Okay. Give me a playable hand now. Now it's the important part where I actually need a hand. Like anything suited, pocket pairs are in there now. $36 average. Still a lot can happen, but a double up faster would be better than later. Come on, give me a hand. Afterwards the orbit 8 bigs. Okay. Maybe just... Ah, fuck. Always the fucking steal, and my steal never gets through. Because obviously chip leading left. So I'm just gonna get called up. Give me a hand. Yeah, I think we were a bit lucky in the beginning of the tournament, and now we're just getting screwed. But not wanting to sound very salty and pessimistic, I was a bit annoyed about this hand with the 2 pair with the spade run out. That would have been a double for me. If anything else but the spade comes, I can just jam on it. I could have jammed flop though. Would have probably gotten through. Come on, guys. Don't do me nasty. Still actually with like 350 people in there. Finishing in the 50s would still be a good achievement though. Would still be like top 13% or something, top 14%. Which is a min cash, like in a real life tournament as well. Tournaments are just so brutally assured he's too not flush. 6-7. I think for 8 bigs it's still. With one person behind I could definitely shove, but here... Getting a bit patient, being patient. Trying to make something work. Now I'm just bleeding out and waiting for to get blinded down to 0, unfortunately. I still have a couple of orbits left, but need to pick up something. Ooh, aces. Aces getting cracked, please. No, okay. Aces double. Ace 4 suited is definitely in there. Oh no, the misclick. That doesn't really matter too much. Big fold equity is still there. Ace suited ace. If I can steal the blinds, maybe I can even get a call here. I can see the blinds, nice. Okay, 8 bigs still a bit better. Obviously wouldn't have hit anything, but we're still in there. One blind steal is worth like 2.3 bigs, so nice. Okay, so okay, we have an ace. But we're gonna fold. I think this is a bit too with the pip lead, it's just gonna call anyway, and a flat behind. Obviously, you could argue a bit of that money. But I feel like raising first in secures me a little bit more of a chance to steal. And ace 9 is it not such a strong ace. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but offsuit as well. Over an open and a flat. I would have hit a 9 with just second pair, but yeah, he had a better ace. See, I would have gone lucky a bit on the river, but yeah, good instinct not to go for it. Still holding by 6 bigs. Average is 38. I might actually get a money jump here, reaching 41st. Would be a tiny money jump for like $2, but still. And it wouldn't even be a min cash. Would still obviously be kind of a min cash, but the money jumps here are just tiny. They get too easy big here, like absolute monster. I feel like under, like when we reach 6 bigs or 5, most people will just call any 2 cards on the big blind. So it's a bit harder to actually steal. Suited ace. Nice. Just fold. We might still have a tiny bit of fold equity with 5.8 bigs. I still probably think the big blind is gonna call. Okay, we have a flat, which is always very fishy here. For 6 bigs. Probably a pocket pair or something. 9-8, that's good for us. Decent, I guess. That's good. Hold. Double up. 9-8 offsuit flatting there. Okay, we have 14 bigs. Nice. There we go. That's exactly the hand that you want the big blind to have and call. I think it's a bit fishy that it's a flat for middle position there, but I'll take it. It was actually hijack flag. Never mind. Never mind, it's a 7 max table. So I was the low check. Hijack flat with 9-8 off. Interesting. For 6 bigs. Okay. For KO. Just hold. Or limp. Don't raise me. Be nice. Be friendly. Oh, be friendly. Yeah, no. I don't wanna have you. But it flopped absolutely. A 5, okay. Queen 10. If it folds to me, I'm just in there, I guess. Not anymore. I'm being a bit better and more disciplined with like tournaments. And I learned to hold deeper into the tournament, like going down to 6 bigs and then holding and doubling up. I mean, obviously you're always struggling a bit, but okay, ace check off. 12 bigs, now we have a strong ace. That's our chance to steal another blind or get double up. Some of them are trying to steal blinds. And I'm not so easily called anymore. It's still with 12 bigs, you're not that easily called. So I have an idea that this might actually get through, or maybe get called by a weak ace. Which would be nice, obviously. Double up, okay. And not to steal. Would have hit an ace. Huh. Nice, 14.5 bigs. Still struggling, obviously. 40 is the average, but with 2 places left, we can secure another $2 money jump. one place left for another money jump, which is $1.80 or something. Never mind. Still more than most of the tournaments that we've played so far. Today. The jump, I mean, itself. Afterwards, it's also not really getting very lucrative. So it's just $2, like, up until, like, rank 20. So you need to go really deep to actually get anything, but that's tournament poker. 42 remaining. It is definitely possible that we go deep today. So, I'm already happy with having and being in the money and having that locked up, but still, could be a bit better still. So, I think 10 is something that I definitely want to go with, but probably not in the UTG, like UTG/MP. So, again, trying to fold a little bit deeper into the money. We're getting a bit more the theory of how to play tournaments right. In real life, I also do that wrong all the time. I just jam in there with like 15 bigs and hunt off my entire stack when it was probably unnecessary. But yeah, that's it sometimes, I reckon. Next payout unlock. Nice, we've got a little jump, little pay jump.
Tuas ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar. Teu calor me muda, me deixa em febre. Quando eu vejo a luz em você tudo desce. O som me empurra, o tempo não mede. Só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça.
Next pay jump would be 34 actually. So, 40 left.
Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção. Mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar. Nem o céu consegue segurar. Se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Nosso ritmo ninguém vai parar. Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Se isso for loucura, deixa eu me jogar.
Mhm. Okay, so we are only doing one table, by the way. Before I did 2 tables, but now that we are really approaching a little bit, going a little bit deeper. I feel like the focus is supposed to be on this tournament instead of all the crap shooting set lines that we did before, which were really gamble heavy. Yes. Let's go, I'm home and watch them. Best streamer, I've really folded deep into the cash today. Like, I made in the money was like 56 and stuff. Now 2 more people need to bust, we get another tiny money jump. It's a bit of grind now, but I would really not. Oh nice, we've got one. Okay. Now it would be nice to actually get called. Let's go. Big blind, come on. Call it off with a weak 8 or a weak king. A weak king is good. Oh. Okay. Nice. I already saw the 8. I was like, no. 8 on the river just entered the stream. It's probably gonna be an 8 on the river. Oh, it's Jesus. Torwalden. No, just min race. Hope for action. Do you win something? Yeah, we are in the money at the moment in this 888 tournament. 518 first place. Okay. Not really my range. Yeah, let's take it. Nice. The satellites were okay. I won a couple of them. I lost a couple of them, but nice. Average 38. We have now 20 bigs. We can actually do something now. Nice that he actually called with King 8 offsuit then there. Probably think that's not correct, but what do I know about tournaments at the moment? The aces would have been nice for a double up, but you can't always ask for everything. I changed, let's go make a deep run. Yes, 35 remaining, come on. It should be possible at some point to make a deep run in these online tournaments. I haven't had a deep run for a long time. We are still, if you take a look at the money, we are still more or less min cashy. I mean, by the way, I changed the descriptions from the YouTube videos. Now all the links are there. It's a bit AI heavy, but yeah, doesn't matter. Next payout unlocked. 76. Nice. Believe, yes. Oh, just fold. Give me something. Let's check my option. Okay. Probably gonna take a stab with any 2 cards here. The problem is I have 10 high. I don't really have anything. Would have given me a gutter, I suppose. I basically did what you told me to. I folded quite deeply, like only having like 6 big blinds, and then I had 2 times a suited ace, which held up, and yeah, basically. What do you think for tonight? Oh, tonight, okay. Now we'll get going there again. Let's check the tournament schedule. I haven't, it's 4 o'clock, I haven't really eaten anything besides 2 times a toast. Oh, now it's a 5-minute break, so I'm gonna eat something afterwards as well. So, I'm actually not so sure. Let's take a look when I finish this one. Actually, I would like to sit down for a couple of minutes, lay down and take a break as well. My head is already a bit hurting, and like it's not aching too badly, but it's like I could use a little break from poker. I've been streaming for like 4 hours So maybe tonight I'm not going anywhere. I would want to go actually, but now it's a lot of poker today. Let's see how this top tournament ends. If I bust out in the next couple of minutes, then I can take a quick break. Would you want to go? The problem is the money or the tournament, the problem is the time. Yeah, do you think it also goes very, takes a long time? I think all of them take very long. They start at like 7 p.m. and then they go, yeah. Every time I wanna go, yeah, sure. I know you already. That's a bit the problem. That's a bit the issue there we have here. I would actually also want to go at such point. I'm honestly just a bit tired, to be honest, after. I haven't really eaten anything yet, and a lot of adrenaline from the online poker flips all the time. So I actually wanted to stream for like 2 hours. And now I've been streaming for like 4 or 5. Okay, the next payout is gonna be okay, pocket 8 hold against 5-3 offsuit. Okay. I think King Deuce suited is interestingly enough not even in there. I could steal or try to steal here. With not so much risk, just two big blinds, trying to steal the pot here, like stealing the blinds. But this one has too many bigs. It's a bit nasty if a big stack is in the big blind. Okay, the steal gets through, nice. If it's a good player, they might just fold still and like, okay, break. Let's take a quick break. Last week in the tournament today, played 33 people, today only 32. I need to grab something quickly to eat. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we are back. So let's take a look. $47, 46 is the average. I'm actually 29th. I'm nearly the shortest stack here. Short stack only being 4 big blinds. Money jump. Okay, now the jumps are getting a tiny bit bigger. $4 for the next time. Okay, I think that's just in there, right? Well, the min raise there is pretty strong, but let's jam it in there. Let's do. Ooh, and the rejam. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. What is this? Oh, wow. Oh, I even hit the jack, but another jack. Yeah, I'm fucked. Obviously, he wakes up with ace king there. Okay, no deep run again. Bit more than min cash. I would have won against the pocket nines. And then obviously he has ace king. Okay, yeah. So we made a bit more than $21 today. Which feels very tiresome, to be honest, after everything that we've played today. Like 4-hour grind. Ugh. And again, no real cash. That was probably the closest that we've been in quite a long time. Very unfortunate ending there as well. Getting a good spot and this time not getting the flip in our favor. So, thanks for this as well.